Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
So, Channel 10 is going with The Bachelor again. I think they've got three bachelors again. I don't know why they're going with that.
Oh, what's with the three bachelors?
It's very hard to commit to one person, let alone to three. I don't mean for the contestants, but as an audience. I do wonder whether Married at First Sight has changed things for The Bachelor, because Married at First Sight has taken the dating game and just thrown it to the wolves.
Well, as you know, I was on the ground floor of The Bachelor, and they wanted me to do the oshery thing all those years ago. And I remember them pitching the idea to me, and I watched the American version. I remember saying to the head honchos, I said, "So what? This guy, he kisses all these girls." And I went, yeah. I went, wow, that's a lot of choice for a guy.
It's an interesting concept at the beginning, wasn't it?
Well, it is. You know, I look at when I got married, you know, when I met my wife, I was just, you know, a woman was interested in me. And I went, okay, that's good. I'll take her, because there doesn't seem to be any other women that are interested. So I'll just stick with her. And lo and behold, 30-odd years later, I'm still married.
But if you kiss 20 women,
exactly, I don't know how I'd go. I don't know how I'd go if I was like a bachelor. And then because I'd kiss Katie, and then I'd kiss...
Oh, so it's Katie you're after.
I'd kiss Sadie.
Sadie? What's Sadie got that I don't have?
And I'd kiss Melanie.
Yeah, and then Jeffrey. There'd be a whole lot.
And I go, hang on, well, I like all of you women.
Yeah.
I like all of you.
But imagine the hard part, I think, is being the women, because you get competitive.
Yeah.
I want to win. But winning, it's very easy to fall in love with someone when there's a competition. It'd be very easy to feel you have feelings for someone, because that's the name of the game.
It's a bit Stockholm syndrome, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Where you fall in love with your captor.
Yeah, a little bit. But what's interesting, in America, for the first time ever, they've had The Bachelor for 21 years. They're going with a new concept, the Golden Bachelor. He's 71 years old and he's a widow. He's handsome. He's a 71-year-old who's fit and healthy and all of that. He's a retired restaurateur. He's a grandfather. And as we said, he's a widower. So
no strings attached.
No strings attached. No cranky ex. No feuding over things. It's, isn't that sad? And isn't he emotional? He's ridden, but it's true. He's ridden the highs and lows of life.
So we're going to have to watch this 71-year-old kiss.
Well, this is what's interesting, because as we know from when we were trying to find love for all our people, is that people of all ages are looking for love. And of course a 71-year-old is looking for love, and he'll find a lot of women who'll want to love him. But will it be a TV hit for those reasons you're saying? People watch The Bachelor to watch young people in swimming costumes, and people are constantly pashing off.
Yeah. Well, that's what they said to me in the pitch. That was the other thing. It's all about how he gets out of the pool. When I get out of a swimming pool, it's like, oh, geez, climbing out.
But you weren't going to be the Bachelor.
No, I was going to be
because of Sadie and Katie and blah, blah.
Because of the temptation. Well, you know what they also said to me? They said, we don't want a fox in the hen house.
Yeah. Well, that's why they couldn't go with you.
I said, thanks, fellas.
That's why they couldn't go with you. You were too much of a fox.
For saving my feelings. So they said it's about getting out of the pool. The guy puts two arms on the side of the pool and gets out in one go. No knee on
Is
the
that how they audition? Can you get out, mate?
Can you get out? And then the camera pans down at the six-pack and all that stuff, and those flanky bits that women seem to like.
So what's going to happen with Gerry, who's 71? And imagine the date.
What about Sailor Gerry? I've got my mate Sailor Gerry. He's 76.
Well, is he a handsome
single?
Retired restaurateur?
He's been ready to mingle.
But imagine that date where they get into the chocolate bath. They need help to get in, and you really hope that's chocolate.
Hang on, this was clear before. It was clear water before you guys got in.
I think it's so refreshing to see that love can happen at any age, but how will we feel watching it?